Understand we got a hot grounder here.
Yep. Riskin's old lady. Took 2 caps in the main locker.
Nelson Riskin. Wonderful.
All I want's a glass of milk. My ulcer's killing me. If she won't give it, you buy it from her. Count Dracula's here. I want you to go back downstairs. Tell Wilson to get finished with them pictures and clear out. And I want the crime lab to work up a grid on that game room.
Reading the icebox, Ed?
Oh, the damn maids guarding it like they got Liz Taylor's diamond in there.
Well, it is Nelson's house. I saw it in one of them architectural magazines.
She's in the game room. It ain't pretty. Job didn't look too old. My guess is sometime after dinner. Maid checked at 6 after a day off. Got curious and found her at 8. And then fell back and started guarding the refrigerator. Oh. Muchas gracias.
Somebody ought to tell the skipper they're putting out a warrant. Right. Right, Fiddler's gonna make the bust in about an hour and a half.
Behind you!
You're under arrest.
For what?
Using up more than your share of fresh air and moonlight.
Oh, that's cute. You guys broke into my house.
Cuffing. I'm taking him down to Rampart Division Station, Captain Riskin's office.
Bring him in. Leave him here.
He's got my cuffs on him, Captain.
Leave the key with Candace.
I hope you got a good attorney. Your men broke into my place. No warrant, no PC, no Miranda. A classic Banana Republic bust. All you need now is a brick wall and a firing squad.
Only you're not going to cause any trouble because of who you are.
And just who the hell am I?
You're a man known as Stingray.
Oh, I am, huh?
I heard rumors about this guy who wanders around in the subculture and will take on special problems. His price, they say, is to demand a favor of his client. They also say he's the best, almost never fails.
And just who are they?
They're the street peddlers, the information brokers. I got interested. I'd like to know who's operating in my beat. I had some time off last March, so I decided to find out if this Stingray was fact or just an interesting rumor. I did some digging, and I came up with you.
My name is Charles D. Stroke. Print me, run me, I have no record. I have done nothing.
When I found you, I didn't know what to do with you. You don't commit crimes. You're not licensed. You're hard to associate with anything illegal. So I just filed you away for a rainy day. And right now, you're looking at a man in a cloudburst.
This guy Riskin really hit the chute hard. This old lady's a Boston society queen. Makes you wonder. Hit the cherries, break a few lights. I want to get there before this clown goes EOW.
When she was killed, I was with one of my young patrolmen. We were riding high cover on a Hollywood Boulevard narcotics stakeout. He was with me when she was killed. But the homicide bulls, they swore out a warrant on me an hour ago. It just doesn't make sense.
Is your name Mark Bonet?
Yes.
And did you accompany Captain Riskin tonight?
I was supposed to, but I got reassigned by Lieutenant Miller.
Just yes or no? The machine doesn't have a heartbeat, kid. It only understands yes or no.
No, I did not go with him.
Why should I believe you?
If you find any evidence against me, I want you to hand it over to the DA. I wish I could tell you that my marriage was great, but I did love her once.
If you have an alibi, how can they get a warrant out?
I don't know. The young cop I was with is named Mark Bonet. He asked me to show him a drug operation, so I did, tonight.
Did anybody in the drug bust see you?
No, he was just listening to it on the radio and watching it from up the street. It was a training operation. I was showing him the ropes.
Hi, Nelson. Got this here piece of paper for you.
How you doing, Ed? I didn't kill her.
Yeah, I know. My orders to pick you up.
Anybody talk to Mark Bonet? He and I were together all night.
According to him, I got him on a poly downstairs, and he checks out clean.
How about it?
Why not? I wasn't doing anything.
Candace will help you. She knows everything around here.
Are you Candace?
I wonder why he did that.
I beg your pardon?
That man, Patrolman Mark Bonet, he lied. He said he wasn't with Nelson tonight. Why would he do that?
Captain Riskin said I should talk to you. Maybe we can find out. I think I can help him, but first I'm going to need you to help me. How about a cup of coffee?
Okay. I don't understand. Did he hire you? Are you some kind of private investigator?
I sometimes help people in trouble.
And you won't even tell me your name. Why not?
It's Ray.
Ray what?
Just Ray. Candace, could he have done it?
Oh, for goodness sakes. If you don't even believe he's innocent, how can you ever prove that he is?
Could he have done it?
No, never. Absolutely not.
You're in love with him, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
Shot in the dark. Ever since we sat down, you've been playing with that ring around your finger. Your pulse rate's about 100.
Oh, come on.
I can see the artery in your neck. I count it. Also, there's some kind of turmoil. You're in some kind of emotional distress. My guess is that you and Captain Riskin are more than just friends. How am I doing?
Pretty good. I want you to understand something. He and I would never, ever do anything about it. He's too honest. He's too fair.
Too clean, too brave, too reverent.
I don't think I like you.
That's okay. It's not necessary. This guy that he went out with tonight, Mark Bonet, why would he lie about Riskin?
What, now you're actually going to believe that he's innocent? I don't understand you.
If he's guilty, I can't prove that he's innocent, but if he's innocent, I might be able to prove that he's not guilty. Now, for now, we'll work under the assumption that Captain Riskin is America's #1 Eagle Scout. Now, that means that everyone and everything that points to his guilt is a lie. And we have to break that lie down, find the motive, find its tangential untruths.
It's what?
You know, the great thing about a lie is that it very seldom stands alone. It usually needs 3 or 4 half-truths to support it. Now, we look for those as well. You're going to have to be my resource bank, you understand? You know Riskin very well, so you're going to have to call the close ones. You're also going to have to pay for the check. Your boss dragged me out of bed in the middle of the night. My pockets are as clean as Captain Riskin's spirit.
Don't make fun of him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And now we have to find out what the homicide bulls know about the murder.
They're not going to tell you anything. Internal Affairs will be securing the file. It's standard procedure. Whenever a cop is involved in a crime, they increase the security so the press won't get any premature leaks.
Well, in that case, we're going to have to do a little eavesdropping.
How do you eavesdrop in the police department?
You feed them.
You feed them.
I'm driving by. I see you park here. You're gonna like Pepe's burritos, the beans, the rice. Hot today.
Hey, Frank, you want some breakfast?
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, no credit, huh? No cepilla. Please don't ask, okay?
Hey, you guys up top, we got a taco truck down here. Anybody hungry?
Yeah, we'll be right down. Hey, we got plenty of coffee. You guys get first cup free.
Well, then I'll have a cup.
Okay.
You pull that last slug out of the bookcase?
Yeah, it was a 38. It must have been a light load because it only went in about an inch.
No brass shell casings on the floor, so unless the killer picked up the brass, it must have been a revolver. Ballistics will probably be able to match it if the gun is Riskin's.
Yeah.
Hey, more coffee, senor.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
It all seems to check. Did you get that alarm report from Smitty?
Yeah, said it was turned off. It's funny. I mean, she's home alone with the alarm turned off.
Yeah, unless Riskin turned it off before he did her in.
Well, you gotta figure he's smarter than that. What'd he do, check his brains before he shot her?
You want something, pal?
I got plenty more beans. I got plenty more rice. I make them right now. You want some, huh?
No, we're okay, thanks.
Someone in this place get killed, no, huh?
That's right, Pepe.
Hey, the man no have on alarm. It's funny, no?
You know, you got some big ears, pal.
Hey, you know what I think? I think maybe lady come home. It was a big time jewel robbery. She get shot for sure. Bang, bang.
Wasn't a robbery. The safe wasn't open.
Hey, guys, what the hell is going on? A breakfast club or a homicide investigation? Hey, Pepe's tacos and burritos. Roll it out of here, Pancho. Hey, Pepe's going like 60, boss. Yeah, just get it out of here. I'll have it impounded.
I'm not saying it, but they think she was shot with a service revolver. So we got to figure whoever did it was setting him up. And they're doing a pretty thorough job of it.
So what next?
Mrs. Nelson Riskin. Wonder where she got her hair done. Miller, come on down.
You think we just let anybody in off the street to cut hair?
Ramon de Paulo is not just anybody from the streets. He's world famous. I, of course, developed upside-down cut. This is my American assistant for rinsing, for perming, Karen. Karen, vieni qui.
Nice to meet you.
My women are not going to hang upside down while you cut.
I see that you have empty station. I make bargain for you. How much per day does each station bring in for yourselves?
A good operator can clear 700, 800 a day.
Ramon de Paulo give to you now $1,000. American. I take that station, and with my very own European technique, I prove to you these are the hands of the artist. I have women come to me from all over the world, from Munich, from Rome. La Contessa de Frellini will be here Tuesday. She let no one but Ramon to touch her. I do not for now do any of your own people. However, we will see, depending on availability. I will, of course, be needing my own washing and rinsing technicians to assist in my creations.
Are you for real?
Ramon de Paolo is not for real. He is beyond real. He was sent from heaven for making the women's beautiful.
Okay. You've got to try out. One day.
I booked all these ladies for Mr. DePaul, but do you suppose that he could take Mary Ann before Eileen because she has to pick up her kids from school?
Yes, this is what I was looking for. Yes, this is perfetto. In Rome, this is what la Principessa Maria de Fratellini got from Ramon. Ah, perfettissimo. And now, Ramon turned this over to his assistant for the fixing of his hairs while he watches very carefully. Excuse me.
You don't do your own comb-outs?
I like to do it sometimes. I like to do it sometimes. As Ramon feels, so does he do. You like this, no?
It's different.
You like this, no?
Oh, yes, it's beautiful. I can't wait to show my friends.
That's nice. That's very nice. It's beautiful.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe she's gone.
You know this woman?
Know her. Good God, I did her. I cut Dolores Riskin almost 5 years.
You like her very much, no?
No.
Huh?
She was a tortured soul, Ramon. The woman could find no happiness in her marriage, in her home. I watched her struggle so to achieve some personal dignity.
Ah, yes.
You won't believe this. She was playing around for a while. And she used to let little things slip, like she asked me to change her hairstyle, and when I asked her why, she said because she wanted to look younger.
For the new lover, no?
Exactly. So I pried and pried. I'm a Gemini, so I pry. I finally got her to admit it, and you won't believe who it was. It was the guy that was cleaning their pool. Yeah. Some surfer from the pool company.
This is often the case, especially in my country. What a tragedy. Some women's are so lonely.
Oh, yeah, but a pool man, can you stand it?
There he goes.
I can't believe Dolores Riskin would pick him over Nelson. Nelson is so much more of a giant. He had... Oh, I do go on, don't I?
You do, but it's okay. I understand.
Why won't you tell me your real name?
We all have our little quirks.
No, it's more than a quirk with you. You're very good. The thing with the taco truck, and then the beauty salon, and without ever talking to anybody directly involved in the investigation, it's just fantastic. I mean, we're probably even ahead of the police.
We haven't got anything yet, but that beach boy over there looks like a good candidate for a starring role. Well, hello there. Look, we just fell down our rabbit hole.
That's Mark Bonet. He's the one who lied about not being with Nelson.
Next door neighbor to the pool man who was having an affair with Nelson's wife. We just scored our first direct hit.
What do you think is going on?
I don't know. But Dolores wasn't involved in some innocent affair. It's got to be something much bigger.
It's a funny thing, you know. All this time, I've been wanting to be part of Nelson's life, certainly more than just a spectator. And I feel like I've been pushed out of things somehow. I can't ever seem to count. I sit outside his office and I wonder sometimes what he's thinking. I watch him through the door and I say to myself, why can't you just go in there and you tell him that you want to be part of what he's doing, you want to share things with him, that you want to matter somehow.
Candace, you're part of his life now. You're out in the field taking big chances for him.
I think that there must be two major groups in life. There are the doers and there are the watchers, and I'm a watcher. I spy on life. I just don't want to get involved. I contemplate what I would say if I were a doer, but I never say it. I just move things around on my desk and I read my romance magazines and feel like I'm missing out.
You're not a watcher. You're a giver. You see, I think the world is divided into givers and takers. The givers are what make life worth living. They care more about their friends than they care about themselves. They'll come over on a Saturday and they'll help you clean out the garage. They'll feed the neighbor's cat.
And the takers?
The takers are in it for the pleasure. They like to buy labels. They drive fancy cars. They think they're faster. They think they're smarter. They think they're sexier.
And which one are you?
I don't know. I'm a referee. I sometimes make the right moves and sometimes I don't.
I love Nelson. I do. And you never even stopped to ask me if I might have killed his wife. I suppose I have a pretty good motive.
You didn't kill her. Because if you had, you'd never be able to look Nelson in the eye.
And it would ruin it for you.
You have no motive.
I'm glad you understand. I really do like you.
I like you too, Candace. Well, it looks like our beach boy is going out for the evening.
You've been waiting a lifetime, dreaming about that lucky break, hanging on to a lifeline. That's where you made your first mistake. Sometimes you've gotta sing the blues. A little lonely goes a long, long way. Sometimes ain't nothing but bad news when you've got nothing left to lose. Oh, you've gotta sing the blues.
You all right?
Yeah. What are they doing?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go and find out. Wait here.
Hey, yo, anybody in there?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm one of the bartenders. We're running on ice. You guys got it?
Yeah, I'll give you one. There you go. Listen, you see a waiter up there, John. Tell him to get his buns down here. Will you tell him Joe needs a hand with the Romaki?
Right. Thanks for the loan. I'll steal you a bottle of scotch.
Hey, good deal. I don't know, maybe one guy.
Hey, yo, John!
Yeah?
Joe says when you got some time, you should go down and give him a hand with the Romaki.
Great. What am I supposed to do? Set up this table or cook bacon?
Hey, what's going on over here? I was told I should get down here on the double.
Political fundraiser. That guy over there with the sunglasses is David Dearborn. He's financing ex-police chief Donald Dixon, who's going to announce his candidacy to run for governor.
You're kidding?
No, Mr. Law and Order. He's flying in from Sacramento, going to come straight here and announce his candidacy.
Hey, these guys this pack, and they must be off-duty cops, right?
Every damn one.
So, how's the taco business?
I don't know what you're talking about, Ace.
Yeah, there's one thing about being a cop. You never forget a face. Turn around.
Come on, Pally, I'm with the bar service.
Shut up, or I'll put this gun barrel behind your head. Turn back around here.
What's going on?
I finally got their attention.
This is 1X-ray 20. I want a DMV check on black 65 Stingray. License plate Ida, Victor, Ida, 137.
1 X-ray 20, stand by. License number Ida Victor Ida 137 is registered to Raymond Richmond, 2300 Duels Avenue, Sacramento. That's the governor's mansion.
That beach boy that was servicing Nelson's pool and fooling around with his wife is an undercover cop. They're all moonlighting as security at that party up there.
But why?
I don't know. The party's supposedly to announce Donald Dixon's gubernatorial candidacy.
Donald Dixon and Nelson used to be friends.
Used to be?
They both came up in the department together, and Donald Dixon moved up through the ranks very fast, but just before he resigned, they had this falling out.
Over what?
Nelson didn't say. It's just that one night they had this terrible argument in his office, and Nelson told me later that Chief Dixon had broken the law and that he had the evidence. But he wouldn't tell me anything more. So what do we do now?
You know how to drive a limousine?
Why?
I'd like to find out what that argument was all about.
Chief Dixon.
Yes.
Sir, I was sent out by Mr. Dearborn to pick you up. My name is Gray Daniels. I'm with Saunders, Smith & White Advertising. We're going to be doing the TV spots. Follow me, sir. I have a limo waiting. Nice flight, I hope, sir?
Yes, thank you. You're with the ad agency?
That's right, sir. We were hired by David Dearborn. We handle TV and print. We've handled some of the more successful senatorial campaigns nationwide.
He never mentioned anything to me about it.
Well, it was all rather sudden. I got the call this morning, sir. I think you are the candidate of the 80s, sir.
You're in a lot of trouble, Chief.
I thought you just said I was the candidate of the future.
I'm not an ad man. I'm a power broker. I'm here to tell you, you belong to me. You do exactly what I said. I know you had Dolores Riskin killed. I know you had Nelson Riskin framed. You're going to be very sorry to hear. I now have the evidence Nelson was holding.
You're lying.
I'll send the photocopies to your hotel.
Who the hell are you?
I represent some very powerful people in this state that would like to have their own man in Sacramento. People with certain special interests that till now you have been unfriendly to. But all that's going to change.
No, I won't become a pawn for the criminal forces in this state.
Sure you will. Because you're a criminal yourself, and I have the evidence to prove it. Pull over. See ya.
I'd like to have my revolver back.
What do I look like to you, Soupy Sales? Get out of the car, Dixon. Great, he's gone over to the phone booth. Maybe we spooked him. All right, Candace. Pull over to where we left the Stingray. Okay, Candace, you stay a couple of blocks behind me. You're my backup. If I get into trouble, you gotta bring in the reinforcements.
You said you had the material. This guy said he had it.
I don't know who he is, but he's lying. We have it. In fact, we had a meeting, and we figured we're gonna hold on to it.
Trying to blackmail me, Sergeant?
Not blackmail. It's insurance.
How do I even know you have the material?
We've got it all right. See, there's this little box. And in it are the county pay records, dates of the surveillances, reports you fixed with CID. It's a whole ball game, just like I told you.
You compromised him, now you're trying to compromise me.
Oh, come on, sir. You know we're behind you. It's just that politics get tricky. We want to make sure that you don't forget to protect the guys that got you there.
There's something I can do for you, partner.
Nothing comes immediately to mind.
Well, that's too bad.
I am losing confidence in you as a candidate.
Does anybody know who this guy is?
I ran his license plate this afternoon. His name's Ray Richmond. He works for the governor.
Governor of the underworld. Either way, he's history. He was in a limo. There was a woman driving. Go outside and make sure she didn't follow us here. And then seal this problem off.
You're gonna order 2 more murders, and then you're gonna go across town and load up on hot air and Ramaki. You are cold-blooded.
Don't you dare judge me.
You're hip deep in lousy karma. Nelson had something on you, and you had Nelson's wife killed in order to get it, and Nelson framed. Now they're holding the package. They got it. You just traded 1 watchdog for 20. It's moving in the wrong direction, Don.
I'll drive you over to Dearborn's.
Yeah, go on, Donald. You announce your candidacy. You tell them what a difference you're gonna make. A glorious new political era. Then you look into his eyes, and you tell me if you see a good ending.
You got a smart mouth.
Well, you're about to close it for me, so don't get all lathered.
Cuff him. Take him up on Mulholland. Stick him in the ground with a bag of lye.
Why, I sure hope we can improve on that idea. Golly, you even brought your own shovels. You guys do this often?
You can't be this much of a comedian. We're gonna ice you, you goofball.
No, Mark, you're gonna try and ice me. You may or may not be successful.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out in a minute, won't we? Won't you dig it yourself?
I may be a comedian, but I'm not gonna dig my own grave.
Okay, everybody drop the party favors. Hey, you guys are in sort of a lousy position. Now, I may not be able to get you all, but I'm sure gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, how about I count to 3, and we'll see. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Over to the trunk of the car. Come on, move it! Get in. You gentlemen, please comply. Tough break and all that, huh? I got 2 questions. What and where? I'm in sort of a crummy mood, so I advise you to answer up.
Hey, look, you know, we didn't have
Hey, come on, okay? What is the material you took from Riskin's wife?
It's records of a secret intelligence unit. Pay scales, time cards. Chief Dixon had a political spy unit. He was getting info on people who were opposed to his political philosophy.
And where is it?
Hey, you know, I'm
Mark, come on. Don't tempt me here. You were going to murder me. I'm already kind of down on you.
It's in Sergeant Fiddler's car. It's in the trunk. It's a blue metal box.
All right, get your head in there before I bang it off.
He will open a new era for our state. A fine American and former Chief of Police, Donald Dixon.
My friends, this is a moment I have waited for, a moment that I have set my entire life to achieve. There are problems in this state. Problems that are growing with every passing day that the current regime remains in power. The evidence is overwhelming. Evidence of coercion, corruption, mismanagement, misappropriation, and misconduct. And so, it is with great pleasure and great anticipation that I announce my candidacy for governor of the state of California. And I hope to serve you all in a way that will demonstrate my high regard for this fine state and for its government.
Mr. Dearborn? Excuse me, sir. Can I have a moment?
I'm very busy. Listen, it's good to see you. Thanks a lot.
Take a minute.
David, what a night. More champagne.
You wanted to see me?
Come on in, Donald. You're going to have the shortest candidacy in this state's political history. You see, I got the box in Sergeant Fiddler's car. I know how you pulled this off. You blackmailed the political forces in this state using your highly illegal intelligence squad. I got you, Chief.
You're bluffing.
Go on, tell him.
It's over, Don. And thank God it's over.
Hey, over here! He's got a gun!
Sergeant Fiddler, I got this under control.
These two men are involved in extortion.
And murder.
Sergeant Fiddler, drop your gun. Sergeant Fiddler, drop your gun.
So frightened. I saw them coming out of that warehouse looking for me, and I didn't know where to go. I went to the police.
Old habits are hard to break. We got him. They killed Dolores, and we can prove it.
That means Nelson can be released. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Why?
I was out of bullets.
Oh, no.
There's just so many things to do now. I have to clean out Dolores's office, try and figure out her finances.
I could help. I mean, I could come over and we could go through it. I could.
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, it's just, it's something that I have to do alone.
Oh, sure. Sure. I can see why you would want to do it that way.
Thank you for helping you. I guess you're just about the most special person in my life. You never ask for anything. You just keep showing up, being special. It's a very rare quality, and I just want you to know that
It's okay, Nelson. I know, I understand. It's too soon for us to talk about plans.
Candy, I don't want to mislead you. I think you're wonderful. The best friend I have, but it doesn't go any further than that.
Oh. Did you think I was making a play for you, Nelson? Me? Are you kidding? Come on. We're just friends. I know that. I don't know what would ever give you that idea.
Well, I guess I better get started, right? I mean, I got the boxes and everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Candace? Do you want to borrow my car?
No. No, I have a ride.
Sometimes you've gotta sing the blues. A little lonely goes a long, long way.
Hi.
Hi. It's funny the way things work out, you know? He wants to clean out his own garage. He wants to pack up her things. Maybe if I just wait a little while.
Once upon a time, there was a very beautiful girl named Candace. She did everything right. She went off to rescue her prince, and then she found out that he was going to go and live in another kingdom. But then she had to decide whether or not she was going to live happily ever after. She had to decide whether she was going to be a giver or a taker, a watcher or a player.
But why couldn't it be with him? Why?
Because this is life. And sometimes you gotta sing the blues.
Sometimes